Role players. They don't make the headlines, they're not always in the spotlight, but they're the glue that holds the team together. Today we're doing something different. In this video, we're using advanced metrics to determine who is the greatest NBA role player of all time. To qualify, a player has needed to play at least 500 games, average over 10 minutes per game, no all-stars, or at most a single appearance, no primary scoring options, and no one with a usage rate above 20%. Here's how we're keeping score. There are 11 categories with 1st to 5th place for each. 1st place gets 5 points, 5th place gets 1 point. Whoever has the most points by the end of the video will be crowned the greatest role player of all time. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about scoring. We'll look at points per 36 minutes, which allows us to compare players fairly, regardless of their minutes played. Tied for number 1 are Malik Beasley and Miles Turner with each 17.6 points per 36 minutes. Beasley is known as a microwave shooter, meanwhile Turner, as a modern big, has the ability to stretch the floor while scoring efficiently. Second place is a tie as well with JaVale McGee and Jeremy Grant, with both 16.9 points per 36 minutes. Despite JaVale McGee's Shaq in the Fool reputation, his numbers are quite impressive. His elite lob catching, rim running, and transition finishes helped him stay efficient with low usage. Jeremy Grant has been in the league for a while, and there's a reason. He can play his role very well to this day. In third, Clint Capella scores 16.5 points per 36 minutes. A pick and roll threat and a rebounding merchant, Capella scores almost exclusively around the rim, rarely wasting a possession. Finally, in 5th we have Kelly Olynyk with 16.3 points. Olynyk is a high IQ big who can mesh well with any team he's on. These players prove that even without all-star level usage, role players can score and do so with incredible efficiency. Next is assists per 36 minutes. While role players may not always be asked to be the primary ball handler, the ability to distribute and set up teammates is a plus. Assists per 36 minutes helps us see who excelled at creating opportunities on an even playing field. Coming in at number 1 is Mark Jackson, who averaged 9.6 assists per 36. Mark Jackson was one of the best passers of his era, often making his teammates look better than they were. Tied for second are Muggsy Bogues and Ricky Rubio with each 9 assists per 36. Bogues, just standing at 5'3", was a magician with the ball, and Rubio was known for his passing ability as well. In third, we have TJ McConnell with 8.6 assists per 36. McConnell's ability to orchestrate offenses, especially in the second unit, is valuable. 4th place belongs to Jose Calderon with 7.8 assists. Calderon was one of the league's most efficient point guards throughout his career. And in 5th we have Tyus Jones with 7.6 assists per 36. Jones is another point guard who thrives in his role off the bench. Next we have rebounds per 36 minutes. Rebounding is the cornerstone of controlling the game. Many role players often provide the dirty work to keep possessions alive. In 1st place is Dennis Rodman with 16.1 rebounds per 36. Rodman's rebounding is legendary, and it's no surprise that he stands at the top of this category. 2nd place belongs to Clint Capella with 14.4 boards per 36. Capella is a dominant force in the paint, especially on the offensive glass. In 3rd we have DeAndre Jordan with 13.9 rebounds per 36. DeAndre was a great rebounder during his prime. In 4th place we have Reggie Evans, who grabbed 13.3 rebounds per 36. Evans' rebounding made him a staple of some great teams. Finally, in 5th place we have Zubac with 12.7 boards per 36 minutes. Zubac doesn't get the respect he deserves, and he's truly underrated in the league. Let's move on to steals. Coming in at number 1 are both Brevin Knight and Mookie Blaylock, both posting 2.4 steals per 36 minutes. Knight, though not a household name, was one of the league's best defenders in his prime. In 2nd place we have Tony Allen with 2.3 steals. He was very well known for being one of the best defenders of all time. Doug Christie, Ricky Rubio, DeLon Wright, and TJ McConnell all tied for 3rd place, averaging 2.1 steals per 36. In 4th place are Mario Chalmers and Corey Brewer with 2 steals per 36. Chalmers' defensive ability was a great help to the Miami Heat championship. Finally, we have Marcus Smart in 5th with 1.9 steals per 36. Smart is known for being Defensive Player of the Year. His role as a lockdown defender in his prime was crucial for his team's success. Next up are blocks per 36 minutes. The leader here is Sean Bradley with 3.9 blocks per 36. He was an intimidating force and swatted shots with his 7'6" frame, so his numbers make sense. 2nd place goes to Theo Ratliff with 3.5 blocks. Ratliff was a consistent shot blocker, and he was one of the best weak side defenders in his prime. In 3rd we have Adano Foyle with 3.3 blocks per 36. He was known for his shot blocking, and Foyle also brought leadership and toughness to the Warriors. In 4th place we have Greg Ostertag, who averaged 3.2 blocks per 36. Greg was a steady presence for Utah in the 90s, offering shot blocking, help, rebounding, and interior defense. Finally, in 5th is JaVale McGee at 3.1 blocks per 36 minutes. McGee's definitely one of the more underrated shot blockers in the NBA. Next we have player efficiency rating. Player efficiency rating shows the player's overall contribution to their team in a single number. In 1st place we have Clint Capella with an impressive 21.8 PER. Capella is often recognized as one of the most efficient players in the league, and his PR reflects his ability to impact the game without needing the ball in his hands. Following closely is Jared Allen, who posted a PR of 20.6. Allen's PR highlights his impact on both ends of the floor. In 3rd place, we have JaVale McGee with a PR of 19.6. In 4th place is Zubac with 19.3. Zubac has quietly built a solid career, and his PR reflects that. Finally, Jakob Poeltl comes in 5th with a PR of 19. Poeltl's efficiency in the paint, along with his rebounding and defense, makes him an excellent role player. Next, let's take a look at win shares per 48 minutes. This metric calculates a player's contribution to their team's wins per 48 minutes of play, adjusting for the player's role in playing time. The top performer in this category is Jared Allen with a 0.2 win share per 48 minutes. His efficiency is a key factor in his success, making him one of the most valuable role players in the league. Coming in second is Clint Capella, who has a win share rate of 0.192. His ability to change the game on both sides of the floor makes him very efficient. In third place is Dwight Powell with a win share rate of 0.184. Powell is another example of a player who impacts the game without dominating the ball. He does all the little things that helps his team win. In fourth place goes to Zubac with a win share rate of 0.181. Zubac's consistency as a rebounder and his interior presence makes him a key player for his team. And lastly, we have Kevon Looney, who posted a win share rate of 0.174. Looney's contributions on the board boards, his defense, and his energy on the floor makes him one of the most impactful players. Next, let's look at box plus minus. Box plus minus is another advanced stat that simply measures how much better the team is when that player is on the court. First, we have AK-47, who posted a 4.9 BPM. He was an elite defender who can guard multiple positions and contributed offensively in a variety of ways. Second place belongs to Mookie Blaylock with a BPM of 3.2. Blaylock's defensive ability was a great contribution to his score. And third is Brent Berry with a BPM of 2.6. Berry's contributions may not always have shown up on the stat sheet, but his ability to space the floor, defend, and become the glue guy is impressive. Fourth place goes to Jared Allen with a BPM of 2.4. Allen's two-way contribution significantly contributed to his team's success. In fifth, we have Marcus Camby with a BPM of 2.3. Camby's defensive ability was definitely what brought his BPM so high. Next, we have value over replacement player, or VORP. This is a stat that measures a player's overall value to their team compared to a replacement level player. Once again, we have AK-47 with a 41.7 VORP. In second place is Iggy with 41.3. Third place is Blaylock with 39.2. Fourth place is Devag with a VORP of 35.2. And finally, Marcus Camby with 31.3. Next is offensive rating, which measures a player's offensive efficiency by calculating how many points they produce per 100 possessions. At the top of the offensive ratings is Dwight Powell with an offensive rating of 132. Even though he's not typically thought of as a star scorer, his ability to finish around the rim and his IQ off the ball allow him to generate points without needing many touches. Next, we have Kevon Looney with a 131 offensive rating. Looney's strength lies strictly around the rim, making his rating very high. In third place, we have Jared Allen with an offensive rating of 130. Allen's offensive impact comes primarily from lob finishing, pick and rolls, and post-ups. Clint Capella takes fourth place with a 127 offensive rating. Much like Allen, Capella thrives as a lob finisher. In fifth, we have Zubac with a 126 offensive rating. Zubac's ability to score efficiently on the rim and clean offensive rebounds plays a significant role in his team's offense. Lastly, we have defensive rating, which measures a player's ability to limit opponents scoring while they're on the court. The lower the defensive rating, the better the player is at preventing the opposition from scoring. Tied for first, we have Marcus Camby, who posted an elite 99 defensive rating, and Dennis Rodman, who also recorded 99. Rodman's contribution to his team's defense was immense, as he was widely regarded as one of the greatest defenders of all time. In second place, we have Greg Ostertag with a 100 defensive rating. Ostertag was very known for his shot blocking and interior defense. Tied for third, with the defensive rating 101, is Charles Oakley, Robert Horry, Vlad Divac, and Irvin Johnson. Tied for fourth, we have Tony Allen and Ketchup Perkins, who both posted a defensive rating of 102. And lastly, we have DeAndre Jordan with a 103 defensive rating. Okay, that's all the stats. Now let's check the scoreboard. Starting with fifth place, we have Mookie Blaylock with 6 points. Known for his defensive tendency and ability to create turnovers, Blaylock was a pest on the perimeter. In fourth place, we have JaVale McGee, who earned 8 points. McGee's combination of shot blocking, rebounding, and efficiency around the rim put him in the upper echelon of role players. Now let's move to third place, where we find two players tied with 10 points, Andrea Kirilenko and Dennis Rodman. Kirilenko's versatility as a defender and his ability to contribute across multiple categories made him an incredible valuable role player during his career. Rodman, of course, is synonymous with his elite defending and rebounding. Now in second place, we have Clint Capella with 17 points. Capella's rebounding and shot blocking and efficiency around the rim made him a key figure on both ends of the floor. And lastly, in first place, with an impressive 18 points, statistically the greatest role player of all time, we have Jared Allen. Allen's combination of efficiency, scoring, elite rebounding, and strong defense earned him the top spot. His ability to anchor a defense, finish lobs, and contribute in critical moments placed him at the top rankings as the greatest NBA role player based on the data we analyzed. If you've made it this far, make sure to drop a like and subscribe, and drop a comment on who you think is the best role player of all time. See ya.